What's going on, people? This is the one and only Sway, and right about now you're locked into APTV. Yeah, super suave.
I'm from the ghetto, so I know she wants to ride. We just met, but is it life to go tonight? I'm one of the good guys, so don't worry about your pride. So Jekyll and Hyde, Cupid and Bride, I'm the wave and you see, let's collide. I'm from the ghetto, so I know she wants to ride. We just met, but is it life to go?
My name's Biggz, and right now for APTV, this is your man Sway.
Yup.
Alright, so Sway, you've been in the game for a while?
Yeah, man.
How long's it been?
It's been 10 years now, man. I'm 30 now.
30?
Yeah, and I came in 2003.
Okay. So how's the music game changed since then?
Yeah, immensely, man. It's been a roller coaster, a great roller coaster. It's been one of elevation, one of education.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm really pleased to be in the position that I'm in, man. And you know, it's a God blessed talent to be able to say I came out in that era.
Yeah.
I still got records out that are pumping now.
I'm about to say, because there's not many people from that day who's still out now. You know, if you go back to the days when you first started, when you first got your name out, there weren't that much people kind of still making music now. You know, even if it's just underground, like little mixtapes, people aren't really doing nothing. It's just newcomers. It's like the game's not really lasting. Yeah. So you worked with like Biggz, Baby Blue, Akon, Mr. Hudson, Lamar, Mike Skinner. You know, Louis Essian, Fugitive, Ed Sheeran. Like, who have you felt the most?
In terms of the UK guys?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say anybody over anybody, but I think one of the most humbling people to work with was Ed, because Ed, I was working with Ed just before he signed his deal, and you know, Ed is just such a great spirit. Such a great, talented person, man. He's so talented and so hardworking. Yeah. And you know, to see someone so young come out like that and just have that approach and have that plan, I mean, that was inspirational for me, man. Being around him really put some wind in my sails. Like, yo, this kid's going hard.
It does seem like he's hungry. Like every song, you know that he spent time on it.
Yo, we went from just chilling in my living room talking about what we're gonna do next year. The guy was playing in the Olympics. You know what I mean? You know, the elevation was so quick. He had worked hard for years prior. Yeah. Really hard, but the elevation was just immense, man. It's so great to see.
Yeah, because I like him, because when I first seen him, it was an F64, the I Don't Need You. And then he had a little breakdown of the rapping, and he had like a little reggae part, and then he had a little 50 Cent rap part. I was like, okay, Ed's kind of, he's going in. So even in 05, you won Mobile for Best Hip Hop. Yeah. How did that feel as a newcomer for being accepted?
Oh man, that was so confusing. Like, I mean, we were just on some mad roller coaster. We didn't know what the hell was going on. Yeah. I mean, like I say, you know, we wanted to sell 2,000 mixtapes, and we sold over 10,000. And we're like, this is nice. Wow. This is cool. And we were like, you know what? Just put out an album ourselves. We could sell like 20,000 albums. Imagine that. And we sold 50,000. So when we got nominated for the Mobile, already the nomination was mad, because I hadn't signed one piece of paperwork. I never done a record deal. Yeah, I hadn't signed nothing. And we were sitting at the Mobiles, and we were like, I remember Westwood came up to me and go, yo bro, this is in the bag for you. I was like, no way, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just happy to be here. I'm on the table. Last year I was up there, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just happy to be here, you know what I mean? And when they read out that, you know, the winner is Sway, we were just like, wow, you know what I mean? And went up and collected the award, and things started to go crazy from there.
So how did it feel compared to, because the next year, didn't you win you won the BET award, didn't you? Yeah. So how did that feel when you compared the Mobile to the BET award? I mean, that's accepted on both sides of the Atlantic.
It was the same kind of feeling. I mean, it was very beautiful to be out there in America and be rubbing shoulders with some of the great people. Like, I got nominated for BET last year. The BET award I won was actually a BET Hip Hop Award. Yeah. Whereas I got nominated for an actual BET award last year. I mean, it's just great when UK acts get recognised in a different territory, because it means that the music's travelling.
It's taken a while, to be fair. It has taken a while. Yeah. So the favourite tune for me is probably like F Your Ex for the Adulthood soundtrack. I think that was at that point where, okay, I've seen Sway now and he's actually doing his thing and he's getting more recognition. Yeah. How do you feel about the film industry as well? Because that's kind of taken...
Yeah, I think the film industry is great. I love what my brother Kane's doing with the whole Top Boy.
Oh, yeah, the fingers cutting. How did you feel about getting your fingers cut? Because, you know, I remember the days when people say black people die first. No, you lasted just without the finger.
Yeah. I mean, like, it was just, when I read the script, I was busted up. I was like, people are going to laugh at this. I mean, it's cool. It's like, I remember after we shot that, I looked at Kano and I said, you know, this can only happen on a TV program, right?
Let's get it straight.
No, but it was all love, man. I really enjoyed being a part of that TV program. I didn't have a major role because I, you know, that's not my calling per se, but it was just nice to be a part of it. And you know,
do you think there'll be any more kind of films or
series in the future? I get approached all the time, but I want to focus so much on this album and how the album needs to do that, you know, I haven't put that to the forefront.
Well, how much albums have you made? Is it 2 albums you've made?
I'm on my 3rd album.
It's the 3rd album you're making now, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, is there a name for it yet?
It's called The Deliverance.
Deliverance?
Yeah.
Okay. When can we expect that?
This year.
This year?
It'll be coming this year, man. I mean, for me personally, it's my best album to date.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it like one of them albums where you can see growth and maturity as an artist rather than just a rapper?
Totally, man. I mean, I started creating my first album when I was from 16 onwards. Like, really, that was the creation for the first album.
Didn't you kind of do like your own production, made your own beats and everything?
Yeah, I still produce a lot of my own material.
Okay.
I still produce a lot of my own material. I produced Up Your Speed.
Yeah.
I produced Still Speeding alongside Giorgio and Fuller and Andrew. And this new one with Kano, I produced that alongside Fuller and Giorgio. So, yeah, I still do a lot of production. But I keep the production side low, you know. A lot of people like...
How come?
I don't know. It's like, I like being seen as an artist.
Okay, so you started off trying to make your own thing, but now you got the name out, then you rather just concentrate on...
Yeah, I like being seen as an artist. I mean, if people want to ask questions like, who produced this is my demo, who produced these records, I'll tell them I did it, but I don't, like, produced by Sway, written by Sway, man. You just have to like the song, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, so you got any singles that's coming out soon?
Yeah, I got this new promo record. I mean, I wouldn't even call it like a single, like, we're trying to go hard on a single level, but I've got this new promo record called Still Sway and Kane, where we sampled Dr. Dre's Still. And me and Kano did that. Well, I put the record together and I called up Kano and I said, you know, I think you're the guy to jump on this record with me, and I put my new artist Tigger on the hook for that. And
so
we just shot the video. The video will be dropping in a few days' time.
Okay, so look out for that, you know.
Yep, Still Sway and Kane.
Alright, any other features you got on the new album?
Yeah, obviously my man Ed Sheeran is going to be on the album.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Kane is going to be on the album. Ed Druitt, he's another artist, a very talented, very super talented. Blue Robertson, who's also on this Trey Songz tour. He's on the album. Yeah, it's going to be an excellent moment.
So what was it like being signed on Akon's Convict?
Being part of the Convict music family was an inspirational moment. Like, I mean, I'm still part of the family.
Yeah.
This is like, these guys are my brothers beyond music, man. The things that they've taught me in the doors they've opened for me have been something that money can't buy, and I'm forever grateful to them. And I love them as a family.
Because what have they, because I wanted to know kind of like, what have they shown you? Because they're American. At the time they signed you was like, what, 2007 kind of thing?
Yeah.
That was the kind of point where even T-Pain was still like the hottest thing out. So for you to get signed at that moment, you know, that must have been inspirational because it's...
I mean, like when Akon was going studio with David Guetta, I was about when they made the Sexy Bitch, when they were working on Michael Jackson's record. I was in the studio with them. Yeah, I mean, I was in America with them. I mean, you know, when Akon was touring with Rihanna, I was with the team. I mean, so all of these things, I've just been playing my position and learning and watching. Yeah. And it's to have that kind of access and that kind of inspiration, man. You, like I say, you can't pay for that, man. And I'm very grateful to the team for involving me in the processes.
So would you say the best thing you've kind of learned, or the most influential thing you've learned in the 10 years being in this industry?
To never take anything or anybody for granted. You know what I mean? Like everybody, I mean, some people, you know, in terms of like, just even down to interviews or in terms of records they're going to give, you know, it's not, I don't have the record label mentality of where we need to get the record on the biggest station with the biggest DJ all the time.
Yeah.
Because the biggest DJs, you know what I mean, start off as the smaller DJs.
Yeah.
And the biggest DJs always look to the smaller DJs for what's credible and what's popping.
Yeah.
So really and truly, the more important DJs are the DJs on the Pirates.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The DJs who are in the clubs, the DJs who put in the grind, they're the important people. So a lot of artists, they lose their roots, they bypass. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, we just need to give it to him and him, blah blah blah. And then when it don't work, they're like scratching their heads. Whereas me, you know what I mean, just being around the Acorn camp and just learning from common sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, I always try and make time for positive people.
Yeah,
I mean, just because you got a Twitter account and your name says DJ before it, it don't mean that you're a DJ. You know what I mean? I look to see what the activity is, what that person is doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that the kind of message that person is putting out there. Anybody that's grafting hard, I like to align myself with that and feed off their inspiration as well. So, you know what I mean? Everybody's important. Like, for example, people for years, you know, you send a record to a record label to get signed. You always put the A&R's name on the envelope.
Yeah.
But the A&R listens to the runner who the work experience kid.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like, those are the people you need to be reaching out to.
Yeah.
Those are the most important people because they bring the message to the person up top. I mean, a lot of people don't take that approach, and that's why it takes them longer. But when you understand that everybody's important, that's when you can prosper.
That's a good thing, actually. I think a lot of people don't probably have that hunger that they used to have when they first started out. I guess that's what happens once you make it.
Yeah.
So you done a tune with Leo Levox from Birmingham.
Yeah.
It was a nice party tune.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. I like him.
Anybody else in Birmingham that you've heard of?
Oh, obviously, Alicia.
Lady Alicia.
Yeah, man, she's sick, man. She's incredible. The girl is just sick. She's on another level, man. And I just want to see her do incredibly well, so bad. You know what I mean? And I think she's going to do it. Her work ethic is on point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's got the look about her. She's got the voice. She's got the tone. I think she's just going to do great things, man. I'm really proud of her. Like, I don't even know her like that.
Yeah.
We met each other a few times. We've been in the studio together and we've spoke. But the way, like, the aura and the rapport that I have with her, just when I see her, is like someone I really know properly. So I'm just really proud of her achievements, and I think she's going to do even more. I mean, obviously one of my favourite rap groups in the UK is Moorish, you know what I mean? Like, from back at there, you know what I mean? Like, I was into them guys, you know what I mean? You can ask them, all them brothers, I used to holler at them. Like, you know,
well, to be fair, Malik and I was probably still making music by the time you started coming out, because that's when I first started getting into hip-hop, when Malik and I was doing the Moorish Down 7. I was like,
they were very influential in how
even when they had
the UK scene has moulded itself, you know?
Yeah, because even if you look at, Malik probably hasn't gone as far as you probably would expect it 10 years ago, but you know, like Dread with Soul Solid, he did the Soul Solid thing. Wow, the Moorish thing.
From Birmingham, innit?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
So like, he did the Moorish thing,
see him tomorrow,
the Soul Solid thing, then he done a little thing with Dre, with Buster and all them. So it was like, it was a
lot of talent come out of Birmingham, man. Mr. Hudson's from Birmingham.
Yeah.
Mike Skinner's from Birmingham.
Yeah.
A lot of talent has come out of here, man. A lot of talent.
Okay. Alright then, so what else can we expect from Sway 2013?
Just the album, the deliverance, that's the most important thing for me right now. That's the project that I'm pushing, and that's you know, it's just gonna be a great time, man, and I'm really looking forward to it. And you can hit me up on @SwayUK whenever you want to get at me.
Okay, and when can we hear the single again? That's with Kano.
Now go to YouTube and just type it in. Still Sway and Kane, featuring Kano and Tigger the Author.
Alright, well, thank you very much, Mr. Sway, and hopefully you have a good show tonight.
Thank you very much.
And shut it down for us, please.
Yeah.
And come back whenever you got time.
Definite, man. Thanks for having me.
Alright, thank you.